I believe the industry needs fresh blood, needs young people to join and to start to develop and to support actually us to move forward.
I think we need to use the people that we have with their experience to bring in the next generation of construction professionals.
Working for a subcontractor previously, I noticed that I wanted to work for the main contractor side.
So I think offering opportunities for young people to enter the construction industry are really important because it encourages diversity, brings new talent and allows the industry to continue to grow.
I had the opportunity to do my end of studies internship here 2 years ago now as part of my building engineer degree that I've done in France. So I spent 6 months doing an end of studies internship here. Since then I'm working as a site engineer on oil.
I did a 2-week work experience with Bouygues to see what it was like, and kind of after doing that 2 weeks I kind of was decided that I want to do this.
I've had a pretty kind of scenic route of the journey. I started as a quantity surveyor apprentice when I was 16, 17. I was that for a few years and then decided I wanted to get more on-site experience.
I think we know within the construction industry there is a skills shortage at the moment. We need to advertise and get young people into the industry. So I think we need to use the people that we have with their experience to bring in the next generation of construction professionals.
A lot of people that meet me now, they say, oh, Imana's so confident, she's so out there, but I actually never used to be like that. And actually probably if people tell my family that, oh, Imana's so confident at work, they'll probably be a bit surprised. And I think I built that confidence just by being here. The nature of the job forces you to speak to so many different types of people on site, in the office, that it really just grew my confidence. And now I don't feel necessarily so shy or so anxious to speak to people.
So I think one of the qualities I saw during the interview process was her maturity and her ability to communicate, and that was one thing that I looked and thought, as a young professional coming into construction, you've got to step into the unknown and challenge yourself.
For me, it was in the beginning of my journey at Bouygues UK. At first, you taught me to be curious and to ask as many questions as I want to. And that really just made me feel more confident with myself and more trusting with the team.
It was a very tight program and you were prepared to work your weekend to ensure that we had a start on site the following Monday, and that really did show great dedication and a commitment to the project, which is really important.
This was my first job opportunity in construction, so from civil works to now internal trades, I've been involved to a lot of different topics.
I think I had a lot of transferable skills from my last job. I think I'm quite a good people's person, so being at reception and dealing with all the clients and all the different people and trades on site. But I think it's definitely developed while being here. I think it's quite important to have more women on site, and I think looking at Sam's role and how much she does and what she does, I think I would love to do that in the future.
And this is a busy, vibrant environment that changes every day. But she has come out of her shell, getting to know people and be more independent in making her own decisions, so less dependent on me as she gets to know the job. But yeah, her communication skills and her confidence has really grown in the 7 weeks she's been with us.
So as part of a graduate scheme, we do different trainings, kind of building our confidence. And building our confidence has made me realise that being a chartered surveyor is something I want, and it is something I'm currently working on with Sarah being my counsellor. So it's nice having a line manager who has gone through, again, the experience and can support me in that.
I thought that studying construction management would kind of open me up to all the different parts of construction, and it did. But it also made me realise that I actually want to stay in construction management. I actually like the fact that you get a little bit of everything with construction management. When I was doing my building technology module, I really took to facades, which is why I applied for this facade-specific role.
When I started almost a year ago, it was kind of asking a lot of questions, didn't want to do anything wrong. Now I've had that experience, it's more I know what I'm doing in a way, so I feel more confident in myself and my own ability if I was to work on my own on a package.
I learned that the new wave actually it's bringing new elements in industry. I think every step it's a learning for a curve for us, and we are taking parts by parts from them also, not only from the experienced ones.
One word to describe Molly is enthusiastic. She's enthusiastic to learn and to try, and she doesn't seem afraid to fail. She wants to learn from every new experience, so yeah, enthusiastic.
Some of the best piece of advice I could give for people starting out as an apprentice or in construction: always challenge and ask questions. Be inquisitive. I think the more you ask, the more you'll develop, the more you'll get feedback. Always push for that bit more, push your boundaries, expand your knowledge, and don't be afraid. I think that's the thing, don't be afraid, just make sure you are pushing yourself, you're gaining the knowledge, and then you will develop naturally.
I think it's a great way to ground people and bring them into the industry, giving them the mixture of studies to build their confidence and work experience. Also, the industry is always changing and we don't know what the future holds. And I think we want to keep bringing new people in with new thoughts, new ideas, to keep coming up with innovations so that we can be the best possible industry that we can be.
It's important to give people opportunities and future-proof like the industry and have the next generation coming through, and also taking that knowledge forward and learning off sort of previous employees and gaining the experience, asking the questions of not just other QSs but other professionals, so facade managers or site managers or like the frame managers as well. So there's wide opportunity in Bouygues UK to pick up a good amount of knowledge.
For me personally, it's very rewarding, I guess, to have started as a lowly apprentice and to have actually got to the position I'm in today and had a chance to work on fantastic projects, travel the world, but I like to see if I can as a bit of a role model for apprentices, so they can see what they can achieve and what we can offer and what the business can offer and the construction can offer, starting as an apprentice. And it doesn't mean you have to have a degree, you don't have to have gone through university, you can progress without that as being an apprentice, because that's my life story. I think it means we're not just a builder leaving a building behind in an area. We should be leaving a lasting impression. We should be leaving something that the community, I would like to think the community we work with, the more we add back into society, the more feedback we get, the more positives we get back. I think there's a feel-good factor for the project and for the team. We just have to keep focused on really expanding what we can do out there with community, with locals, with bringing talent into the business. You need to be able to give back both your experience, your life, and give back to the community local to you.